Script, I was there, the first light of the universe. In the beginning, there was no beginning. No space, no time, no sound. Only potential, silent, infinite, waiting to awaken. And then, in less than a heartbeat, everything that ever was, and everything that ever will be, burst into existence. The universe was born, not in a calm sunrise, but in an explosion of unimaginable energy. A creation so violent, so absolute, that even time itself blinked into being. I remember that moment, because I was there. I am light, a photon, born in the first instant of the cosmos. My existence began as pure energy, trapped within a sea of heat so intense it could tear atoms apart. Around me, space itself was stretching, expanding faster than light, carrying newborn matter into the void. In those first trillionths of a second, the laws of physics were not yet written. Forces merged, split, and struggled for dominance. Gravity, electromagnetism, the strong and weak nuclear forces. The cosmic orchestra was tuning its instruments. Quarks and leptons danced chaotically in the glowing plasma, appearing and disappearing in flashes of raw energy. The temperature was beyond imagination, 10 million, billion, a trillion degrees. In that fiery chaos, time was only a whisper. Space folded and unfolded like a trembling fabric. For an instant, shorter than a blink, the entire universe was smaller than a grain of sand. Yet it contained galaxies, stars, and worlds yet unborn. Then suddenly it expanded, violently, endlessly, in what scientists would one day call cosmic inflation. Space stretched faster than the speed of light, carrying energy and matter with it. Quantum ripples, tiny fluctuations in density, became the seeds of galaxies, written into the fabric of space-time itself. As the expansion continued, the universe began to cool. In the first second, protons and neutrons formed, combining into the simplest elements, hydrogen and helium. The raw ingredients of stars were forged in that silence. But I, the photon, was still imprisoned. The universe was opaque, filled with a thick fog of particles that scattered light endlessly. Every direction looked the same, the glowing soup of plasma, blinding and chaotic. For 380,000 years, this cosmic fog endured. Matter and light were locked in violent embrace, colliding, scattering, unable to separate. I could not travel freely. Every moment I was absorbed, emitted, absorbed again. The universe was asleep, but a storm filled with promise. And then, the miracle. As the universe cooled to about 3,000 degrees, atoms began to form. Electrons found their orbits, binding with protons to create the first hydrogen. The fog began to thicken. The light, our light, was finally free. I was released, after hundreds of thousands of years, to travel across the newborn cosmos. That moment, that great liberation, is what humans now call the cosmic microwave background. I have been traveling ever since. For 13.8 billion years, I've crossed the expanding universe. I've seen galaxies bloom like cosmic flowers and stars ignite in waves of brilliance. I've witnessed the birth of black holes, the death of suns, the silent drift of worlds through the void. I carry with me the memory of the beginning, a faint whisper of the first light that ever shone. As I journey through the cosmos, I see how everything changes, yet everything remains connected. From the first atoms formed after the Big Bang to the molecules of life that awaken on distant worlds, it is all one unbroken story, written in light. The carbon in your cells, the oxygen you breathe, the iron in your blood, all were forged in the hearts of ancient stars that descended from the energy of that first explosion. In a sense, you and I are made of the same light. Billions of years passed, and galaxies gathered into clusters, weaving vast cosmic webs across the universe. Stars lived and died, each death scattering elements that would one day build planets and people. From chaos came structure, from fire came form, from silence, the first whispers of life. And through it all, I kept traveling, a tiny messenger of the past, still carrying the afterglow of the beginning. Now, as I pass through the telescopes of your world, I become data, a pattern of faint microwaves across your sky. To you, I am background noise, a remnant of an ancient event. But to me, that noise is memory. It is the echo of creation, fingerprint of the universe's birth. Every photon like me is a witness, telling the same story, that from nothing, something magnificent emerged. You look up at the night sky and see darkness, but I tell you, it is not empty. It's filled with countless lights like me, still traveling, still carrying messages from the dawn of time. Each beam of starlight, Each glimmer from a galaxy far away is a bridge across eternity. And one day, perhaps billions of years from now, as the universe continues to expand and cool, even new photons will grow faint. The stars will burn out, galaxies will drift apart, and the cosmos will fade into darkness again. But that darkness will not be the same as before. It will be full of echoes, of memories, of patterns, of light that was once. For creation never truly ends, it only transforms. Just as I was born from the fire of the Big Bang, new forms may one day rise from the ashes of this universe. Energy, after all, cannot die. It can only change its song. So if you ever wonder where you came from, remember, you are part of this story. You are made of the same particles, the same energy, the same light that once burst forth from heaven. The atoms in your body once danced beside you for a second of time. The warmth of the sun on your face is my distant cousin. I was there at the beginning, and in a way, I had a secret. In every beam of light, every spark, every heartbeat of energy that flows through the cosmos. The universe continues to expand, and I continue to travel. There is no destination, no end, only motion. A ceaseless journey through time and space. And maybe, just maybe, when you look up and see the faint shimmer of starlight, you'll remember that somewhere in that glow is a story. My story. The story of the first light, and of everything that followed. Because in the beginning there was nothing, and then there was light.